Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name's Jade, and this is How to App on iOS. And today we're taking a look at Kumori and a Blackspire by Kompose Audio for Audio Modern's SoundBox. Let's go! Why, hello there. Welcome to the show. My name is Jade, and this is How to App on iOS, and I hope you're doing okay. Hello! What day is it today? It's Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Wednesday in Australia, Tuesday for you. I'm all excited. Had a massive day yesterday. Went out and filmed the final episode of Season 6 of Walk With Me, and it was a dreary, horrible, disgusting, vile, rainy old day, and man, was it gross and wet, I'll tell you what. Take a look at this shot here, this beautiful slow motion shot of how amazingly wet this was out here. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. That is Melbourne in the rain. You can see those raindrops dripping down. I did a whole lot of beautiful slow-mo stuff yesterday while I was filming around the city. And we did a little bit of something different to close out the season of Walk With Me. It was more of a eat with me. So I went around looking for winter warmers, winter meals to fill up the tummy and help you feel good in the rain and all that stuff. And I found some amazing food. Oh my God. Sadly, a lot of it came home with me. But not sadly because it was delicious at home. It's really hard filming stuff when you're out and about and eating multiple meals and you only got a tiny little gut. Well, big gut. Anyway, too much talk about Walk With Me. Hello to you who've joined me in the chat live here. If you're watching on the replay, welcome to you. You matter. Hit the like, do the subscribe, all that jazz. Make the algorithm happy. Let's say hello to you all and we'll get into today's app. Thomas Christ, the birthday month. We'll just make it a month. Denise, Jamie Lynn, what's going on, baby? Audible Video says dozing off, and then I heard the intro music and bolted straight up. Good to see you, Audie, Joe, and Barry Glenn. I said Denise, didn't I? I did, yeah. Not real! Justine Kasperick. Hello, Justine Kasperick. What is happening? Driven to Right. Hello, been listening to your music, my friend. It's really good music. So subscribe to you. What was it, last week? I think so, yes. Awesome music. Go and check it out, folks. Driven to Right makes some really cool stuff. So today we are delving into the land, once again, of SoundBox. We looked at SoundBox again yesterday. I have a huge playlist down in the description of the actual demo of SoundBox, how to use SoundBox, all the features of SoundBox. Plus, there's every sound pack that's been released for SoundBox for you to check out across a whole bunch of third-party developers, including this one, which I've covered quite a few times on the show, and that is Kompose Audio. As you can see here, the two sound packs today are Kumori and Blackspire, and sticking with their methodology with these, I think they're both very soundscapey, and I love that. We're going to make some soundscapes with those sounds today. But first, of course, I have to go into the details of SoundBox and how you get it and all that jazz. Oh, that would be right, wouldn't it? Oh, iOS, I love you so much. Let's have children together. No, it would turn out demonic. All right, and while I'm waiting, let me tell you, this Thursday for the US and UK, my dear friend, Tremor Bear is coming on the show, sponsored by DistroKid, for the Tremor Bear Picnic. As you can see there's a bear in the background stealing our hard-earned picnic. That's the best I could come up with. But Tremor Bear's coming on the show. Very exciting. He's done heaps of collabs with heaps of people. He's super, super talented and just been under the radar. But he's been here since I've been doing this, under the radar, but just super talented. So many people have worked with him, and he's just, yeah. So come and watch the show. All right, we've got Raven's this thing ready. SoundBox is available on desktop, Mac, but it is also available here on iOS, and it is free to download. It is free, but when I say that, you can download it and you can import the free sound packs that come with it, like these ones here, SoundBox Demo, which is free. There's another one floating around. It's in the description. You'll find it in one of my shows as well, so that's free. But to unlock all of the features of SoundBox on your iOS device, you need to purchase one of these in-app purchases. They're $24.99, so there's 4 of them. As soon as you purchase it, basically what happens is the whole thing gets unlocked and you can import your own samples. You can do whatever you want. But until then, the free version is kind of locked, but you can still like build import libraries and stuff like that. So there is that. And Kompose Audio have been making a crap ton of wonderful sound packs, and I've covered all of them here on the show. And today is no different with their 2 newest ones, Kumori, which is $20 USD. There's a heap of sounds in there. It's more based around relaxation and meditation. And Blackspire is only $6 USD. Around ambient soundscapes and instruments, we've covered Lumen, symphonic cello, Samara, Lumen 2, symphonic viola, Lumen. So they've got a bunch of bundles as well. So you can get everything in a bundle for like $279. You can get just the Dreamweaver bundle, which has Lumen 2, Lumen, Cadence, Glacium for $46. That's on sale at the moment. So they do have a bunch of sales here all the time. The Continuum one has, what's inside? It's Continuum bundle. I can't see what's inside there. But it's $153. If I click on it, we'll find out what's inside it. What is in this thing? Yes. I know I'm in Australia. I've got to give the good people US prices. So is it all these? No, it can't be all those. Maybe it is. I don't know. Anyway, I suck. Why am I doing this? Anyway, you get the idea, yeah? The link to the website is in the description. Thomas Christ has pumped the link there to Kompose Audio, plus every other Kompose Audio sound pack I've covered in the playlist in the description. Go through them. There's some beautiful sounds. Today, we're going to listen to these two combined. I have AUM open here, and boy, oh boy, very simple. Bounce Bud with the bouncing balls. So if you haven't seen Bounce Bud by Chemol K, every time a ball hits one of these edges, you can see we've got scales across each edge. And I know, Mixed Club. Balls. You just came in at the right time. Anyway, I'm just testing my balls. So, and you can have big balls and small balls, and they can all move at different times. And so it's a random music generator, yeah? But it's done with balls. And I'm surprised Rhett doesn't own this. So we've got that making all the sounds, and all I need to do is press play. We've got 5 instances of SoundBox. One of them is connected to my keyboard. Ooh. So I'll play live along with the other 4 tracks that are being controlled by Bounce Bud. All right, I think you've heard enough of that. Let's Oge. Beautiful. Love it. Really nice sounds. Let's run through them. Probably going to be a little bit of a short show today as we just run through some sounds and then we'll make something at the end. Let's clear all this. Clear. Yes. Okay, so how do you get these things into your SoundBox? Firstly, you can do it as a standalone. So if we jump out of here, I can come into the standalone version of the app, load it up, and you're not going to be able, you get there's some bass sounds in the standalone version. And over here where it says user sounds is your little menu. You can hit import pack. Once you've downloaded your sounds, you should be able to save them. They'll come down as a zip. You can see this zip file here. I've unloaded it and now it's in a folder, and this is the files you are looking for. They have the little logo of SoundBox on them, and it's .sb pack. And this is Kumori, and you'll find Blackspire here. You just click it, bang, it will install, and you will find it sitting, oops, right there, Kumori and Blackspire. So some of these packs here, like the Blackspire one, only has 2 presets. But when I click on one of them, there's a whole bunch of sounds in here as well. So you're getting multiple sounds to build these. Remember, you can build with your own samples. You can add samples from other packs. You got 4 lanes to create these beautiful masterpieces, and then go in and use your controls to add things like legatos and polys, pitch shifting, transposing, glides. You've got effects, an endless array of effects in here, like reverb, delay, EQ, filter, distortion, chorus, phaser, lo-fi, compressor, limiter, and noise. And each of these layers can have their own effect on them. They can all have modulation running on them as well. There's arpeggiation, vectors. It is wild, and at the end, a master chain. It's just a sensational app, and so that is Blackspire. There's only 2 of them in there, whereas Kumori has a heap more. If I scroll, is that all of them? That's all of them there. So what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, something. But we'll open this up in AUM. Remember, this works on your Logic and any DAW. It's an AUV3 soundbox. So these effects work there. There he is, the man of the hour. Did you see the thumbnail tremor? There you go. The show's up. I'll send you the link to the Zoom call later today. Link's up. Look at that. We're going to the Tremor Bear picnic. I'm an idiot. Anyway, back over here. Let's come. I amuse myself. Right. So we'll load up SoundBox in here. And I'm going to connect this to my keyboard. Once it's loaded. So we're going here to inputs and just connect my Arturia keyboard so I can play and we get notes coming through. And let's jump in here to, we'll start with Blackspire because there's only 2 of them. So we'll start with this lead, double tap, and you'll tell if the actual sample pack has been loaded, if the preset's loaded, by it'll change color. Yeah, so it's a darker color than the white. If I double tap, you'll see it change color. It's not instant, so, be aware of that. This, as a live instrument, if you're like flicking between presets, there is a bit of time between these because you're loading huge sample files. You're getting into, this is iOS. I mean, SampleBox pretty much for iOS is the iOS version of Contact, yeah? Huge sample libraries, great sounds, lots of modulation, all that shit. And we luckily have it here on iOS. UFC, Bubba. What's going on? Right, let's hit the keys and see what this sounds like. Big soundscape. And again, the beautiful thing with these is you can turn them on and off as you will. So they all have on-off switches here, so you can decide to keep them off and just hear the original each sound. Let's do that for this particular one because it's... So this is our first one. Second sound. So you got more of a distorted, saturated kind of sound in there for this synth. Third one. Much more kind of mechanical sounding. And more of a horn kind of sound there. Bring them all back in. Huge sound. If you want to, if you don't want to like click on the sound to play it, you've always have this little play button up here. Hold it down, and you'll get an idea. And as soon as you let go, it stops. All right, so just be aware of that. What's really cool, if you didn't know, with SoundBox, and you load up a preset like this, you can see what makes up the preset in here. Yeah, so you can see this is what's making up in here and what are the tags that are attached to these. And at any time, you don't need to use these. You can come in here and swipe through the plethora of sounds that you may or may not have. Ali Gratilla, hello. You got mentioned in Walk With Me yesterday. Let's grab this gong drone. Let's hear it. This is from, oh, there we go. So we've got... So all the sounds from the gong drone, I've done a show on that one. They all were made from cymbals and been reversed and all this kind of stuff. So now we've got this drone in here, this gong drone, and it sounds like this. So it's added that real shimmer effect, and you can go in here and mess around to your heart's content. The second sound on here is Blackspire Soundscape. Let's give this a go. Start with a low C. Oh. There's a lot of movement going on in these. And you can tell by that movement, by what's happening normally down here, if you'll see if there's any modulation or anything like that. Let's bring in a high C. Very David Lynch. Now remember also with these, you don't need to use an external keyboard. So you've got this keyboard down the bottom here. And that is, so I'll show you with my hands, down the bottom, which is an MPE. So if you've got an MPE controller as well, you're going to have a heap of fun with that because it is just luscious and beautiful. Hello, Ed Zielinski, the man who is a fan of this beautiful app, SoundBox, like me. Let's bounce over to Kumori. And you got some flutes in here, meditation and some flutes. I know, man, the flutes sound really nice in here. There's just no dicking around. Let's just say that now. And the thing is to pay attention to when you're using SoundBox to know where all of these, so just talking about these 4 instruments that we have connected, when you look at the keyboard down the bottom, you'll see these little lines through the keys. That's showing you where each one of these is aligned. So I do believe we've got one over. Is there one here? No, we've got, so you can see there's, whoop. So we've got animal sounds down here on this one. So the keyboard is all spread apart. Let me show you that. Cover by CQ. G'day, Chris. All right, so you can see when I hold down this C2, there's a rain effect. Environmental. C4. And even further down, if we go down to C0, or is it, so where are we? Well, I think we're, oh. So we've got these almost like healing bowls. There we go. So we're doing a combination of using the keyboard and my hands at the moment. I'm multitasking. I'm doing it, everybody. I'm multitasking. Fucking idiot. All right, next sound. This is a Bansuri flute ornament. Ooh, let's come up. So the same set out it looks like for the keys here. Ooh. Healing balls, yeah. I would hate to see Rhett's healing balls. So we get some higher ones up here too. Oh, listen to that. So from C5 on. Edward Thomas. All right. The next one's a flute. Same setup again. So again, with a lot of these SoundBox sounds, because of the way SoundBox works with all of its modulation and stuff like that, you're able to just press a key and it's just going to do its own thing. It's going to run its course. Right? So that's the whole run there. So nice. Velcro. What's going on? So the other cool thing is that you can do, I haven't done this for a while. Can I, I've forgotten how to do it. Ooh. Do we do it here? Yes, I think it's there. Geez, it's been a while since I had to try and remember how to do this. Oh, it's over here, isn't it? So you can come in here, hit this spanner, and you can decide where these samples go, right? You can come in and edit these samples. You can do whatever you want to these samples that you've got, and then save these again, turn them into something else. And let's just close this. I've forgotten how to close. There we are, up the top there. But you can do this with each of these sounds. So there's a little spanner here again. So if you only want this, so just coming back to the keyboard, you might want all these notes all the way across the keyboard or only over here. You can customize your keyboard with these sounds. And you can see sometimes as you go along further the keyboard, oh, Jesus. Not all the sounds will play because the little lines are not going all the way, yeah? Wow, listen to that. Okay, our next sound is the same flute but an ornament. Just to show you what I'm doing here. And again, we've got these low sounds. And some wild sounds as well. This is a healing bowl, I do gather. There's horns in other packs, but this specific pack is a relaxation and tranquility instrument. So this is going to, I think this is the last of the kind of flute and bowl instruments. And then the rest, we have 3 meditation pads and some sound effects. So our meditation healing pad 1. And you'll notice with this one, it only has one sound in here, yeah? So that makes up that. But again, you can turn on and bring in whatever you want. We've got a glitch voice. Where did I say that? Let's find something quickly. Or a glitch voice somewhere. We've got some waves here. Let's throw that in. Let's add something else. Build this up a bit. So completely up to you to build whatever you like. Beautiful stuff. Hi, Leela. And John Korth, hello. this second meditation pad. Now, some of the sounds I found in this are a little bit low. So I've been going, I mean, you can come in and save the preset again and add some volume. And here I can just add a little bit of gain up here. Let's throw that up a little bit. Meditation pad 3. Deep gravity, g'day. So, pretty typical stuff there for meditation. You know, these are evolving, so that's nice. And then we have this sound effects module here, which has, if I can scroll down, oh, there we are. Come down. So you've got 2 effects in here, which you can I? No. All right, and they are located. And that's your rain sound. You've got animals for when you're lost in the forest. This black note is just birds, it looks like. And is there one more? Water. Hope nobody's needing a piss right now. And then we have these other ones. Frank Terzo. Oh, that's awesome. Good to see you, Shelley. I know you like this show. All right. Beautiful, beautiful sounds. So these are all the sounds that are in both of these packs. They're quite spectacular. They're $6 for the Black Ice one, 20 USD for this one, or you can get them in a bundle. Go and have a look through their packs. Let's make something, shall we? I think we should make something. While we're here, I said it was going to be a short show today because we're just running through these sound packs. We'll leave this one here and we'll create a MIDI track, and let's use to generate some stuff, a bit of Waymaker. And we'll slow this project right down to say about 40 BPM. Come into Waymaker, select the MIDI. We'll choose a morph. Let's choose a morph, and we'll come in and edit this morph. And we'll edit the speed of this morph to something like a whole. And send this out. Maybe. What am I doing wrong here? I'm doing something stupid. Something absolutely dumb. Did I send that to the right place? I think I did. Yep. I just need to pick a decent sound. That's what I'm doing wrong. Let's come back here to Blackspire. We'll take this soundscape. Ho, 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 ho. Pete Johns. So this is now going through these individual notes here. So this is giving us our bass for what we're making. And that's nice. Add a bit more shimmer to it. what I'm going to do next is we're going to continue using Waymaker, and I'm going to add something new. I'm going to add in here a MIDI channel, if it lets me. There we go. And we're going to turn on these MIDI channels. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll make this MIDI channel 1. Did we lose sound? Oh, shit. We want to change this to... there we go. We're good. We're back. So, Camp G, mate, what's going on? Folks, I just want to tell you this. So, for all those people who are using Teespring as their merch, which I won't be soon, my friend Camp G, mate, ordered some merch, a Brad Example shirt from my store, and it's been 4 months. 4 months, and he has contacted them, and they treated him like absolute shite. Didn't give a shit about the money he'd spent. January 11th it was, yeah. And Gmay contacted me, and not yesterday, the day before, I contacted Teespring and let them have it. And what do you know? In my email, I wrote to them, here is the customer's name, and I gave him Gary's name. Here's his email. Here's the date that he purchased the shirt. Fucking sorted out. Today, they emailed him personally and told him that the shirt is on the way. And then they emailed me to tell me that it's all sorted. And if there's anything else I need, please don't leave our company. Too late. So hopefully Gmay gets his shirt very soon. And then I can leave Teespring. All right, we've got our bass set up here. So let's come in and make some more notes. I'm going to use a combination of stuff for this. Let's we'll add a bit of flute in there, shall we? From the one of the packs. So we'll come in and choose Kumori. We'll choose this flute. And what I'm going to do is add in here. We're going to set this to 2. And I'm going to go back. And in here, we're going to add something else, like a Brownian. Good old Brownian. Now we are in, what are we in here? We're in C major. So I'm going to add in something else. Let's add in a, Zoa. And we'll see how this goes. So it's triggering notes, but it's not triggering what I want. So we're going to go up an octave and hopefully get some notes triggered through here. C major. Interesting. Let's try. I'm just going to try something else quickly. We'll go in here and choose this clean guitar. Wherever it was. Good. So this is from yesterday's pack we looked at. It's Clean Beauty. And I don't know why. Oh, I know why this is. I know why this is happening. Dickhead. Hey! Nice. Sparky971, hello. So we've got some nice guitar going on back there, but we want some more. We want some more stuff, so I'm going to throw in some bounce bud because that will handle a lot of the randomization. So let me show you again how to set up bounce bud. So we'll send this out to number 3 first. Very important stuff here with bounce bud. Down here in the settings, these are your top, bottom, left and right. So these sections that have scales, you can see the scales across the top, black and white keys down the side. And every time a ball hits one of these, it triggers a note. Now you can determine how long that note triggers. So on the top at the moment, we can say half. And for this one, we could say, I don't know, maybe a full note, a full bar. And the left one, we could go a half. So we've got a 1 bar, we've got a half dotted actually. We'll change that to a half. And then right, we can come in here and make this a half as well. Or a full. Let's go a full bar. And we need to choose a sound now for this third sound box. This is where we'll choose this. We'll choose this bowl. We'll give it some gain. Beautiful. Now what we got to make sure is bounce bud in the same key? I don't think it is. I think it's in a minor. I'm not modulating any of this. This is all, we're running generative stuff, UFC Bubba. So we've got a key of C major scale there, C major scale here. And we'll shoot this second one out. Let's add a meditation pad. That one's nicer. Give it some gain. I'm not even going to use the rest of bounce bud. We're just going to grab. I love that distortion. So savage. We're going to grab one more sound box. Now, as you can see, I'm using an iPad Pro M2 2022. Is that when I got it? Fuck, who knows? 2023? Can't remember. 2022, I think. And with what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sound boxes running. All with notes at the same time, and we're only using 36 DSP. But be aware with SoundBox and these sample packs, you're going to want to have an M series iPad to do this kind of stuff with SoundBox samples, yeah? Just is what it is. Let's throw in here this flute that we were going to do before. attach this to a keyboard. So as you can hear, really beautiful sounds. It's really fantastic to have so many of these third-party developers get on board and keep making great sounds. I do know there's another one coming from Ali Ahmed soon, and look, the more developers that come in and actually make these for iPad, the better we're going to be with these incredible sounds, because who knows if Contact's ever coming to iOS. I doubt it so much. All right, let's tail this off. Thank you very much for hanging out here today with me. We'll stop that and bounce over here very quickly. If you would like to grab this, remember the first thing you need to do is, of course, grab SoundBox. It's free on iOS. If you want to unlock all the features, you'll need to just purchase one of the in-app purchase sound packs. You get a shitload of sounds. Vox Motive is amazing, trust me. Chromium, Cosmo, they're all beautiful sounds. So if you're looking at buying one of them to unlock it, Vox Motive is just delicious. Let me show you quickly. We've got a few minutes, so let me show you Vox Motive. It is just one of my favorites for vocals. It was one of the first packs too that dropped. There it is, Vox Motive. Nothing else open. We're good. Yeah. So lots of vocal patches in here. Let me just go through. Got these cinematic screams. Why are they not working? Vocal phrases. Sick sounds. This vocal thing. Breath effects. Even big, massive hits, yeah? I think it's that one that's making sounds. That's all from one note, yeah? So if you're looking to unlock it, Vox Motive. I mean, they're beautiful samples. What can I say? So there you go. What was I saying before I got rudely interrupted myself? It's free to download. SoundBox, unlock it with the in-app purchases, and then you can import your own sounds and do all that stuff. And then you can go ahead and purchase things like, whoops, Tremor Bear. Go ahead and purchase the sound packs that we've covered today from, there you go. So here they are, $20 for Kumori and $6 USD for Blackspire, and all the rest of them are here as well. Playlist in the description. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today, watching on the replay, all that jazz and all the support. Tomorrow we're taking a look at Four Pockets thing. What's it called? It is called Four Pockets. There it is. Kaleidoscope Echo. And it's fucking really cool. So, yeah, like no other app again. Four Pockets, way ahead of the game. This thing's fucking beautiful, and we're going to have some fun tomorrow. Thomas Christ is up next, and he's going to show you how he makes things rock. All right, I think he's doing a thumbnail and stuff like that today. And boom. We'll see you later. See you tomorrow. Do the things that make you happy, mistakes make you better. We'll all rise together, stay awake, and let's fucking node.